Your children are here before. We offer you this day all we do, think and say. Please give light to our mind to understand our lessons well. Teach us to love one another. God bless our teachers, our family, our classmates, and our country. Amen. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Hello.
Sir, putol-putol ka, sir.
Putol-putol, sir.
Shopee ka, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, uh,
Ano, legit, putol-putol, dude. Ano ni?
Putol-putol, bitaw.
Di ko do ni sir.
Putol-putol, sir.
Ako po, sir.
Putol-putol yung mga, sir.
Choppy.
Choppy.
Ano, all choppy.
Choppy, choppy.
Chapay. Chapay, chapay.
Hindi man akong connection. Good man akong connection. Here. Your phone so that I can hear you.
Putol-putol, putol-putol, dyan siya, sir.
Yes. Hang on.
May out si sir.
Ni out, manguro. Oh, naman, sir. Naman si sir.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, sir. Hello,
Hello.
sir.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
clear.
sir.
Yan.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good.
Okay
So
na.
let's
Yes,
go back.
okay na.
Okay. Okay na. Wait. Okay. Can you see my screen? Okay. Good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kindly turn on your camera, Pia, France, Reynold, Tristan. Kindly turn on your cameras. Okay, so what have we discussed yesterday?
About
About
the
the composition
composition
and
of eggs.
characteristics of
Okay, composition of
Composition of
egg.
eggs.
Okay. Who can still who can enumerate the composition of the egg?
Uh,
Can
shell,
give me one. Oh, I mean
eggshell,
parts. Okay, shell. We have the shell.
thin
Another.
albumin,
Okay.
egg white,
Okay.
Egg yolk.
egg yolk, egg yolk,
Okay, good.
salaza,
air cell, air cell.
Okay.
Uh, isa pa to. Thin albumin,
Okay. So,
inner
thick albumin.
membrane.
okay, thank you so much. So this afternoon, no, we will be having an enrichment of the topic discussed yesterday. So I have here video presentation. Okay, just watch. And can you see?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
this was
Yes, sir.
the last video presentation that I let you watch. Okay, okay. So first thing, as what Philip said, is the shell. No, it is the outer part of the egg. Serves as the covering. No, eggs outer covering. So it accounts for about 9 to 12% of its total weight. Okay? So the shell is the egg's first line of defense. So this serves as the defense of the whole structure of the egg. Okay, and then the second one, no, we have the air cell. No, uh, the air cell is the empty space between the white and the shell. Have you observed? Have you observed it? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, have you noticed when you try to eat an egg, no?
Nailingin.
So
Nailingin.
at the bottom part of the egg, no? Na say murag empty space, no?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
That is called the
Lingin siya,
air
sir.
cell. Yes. So the air cell is the empty space between the white and the shell. So the albumin has two parts, no? We have the thin, okay. We have the thin albumin and the thick albumin. So how can you differentiate the thin and the thick albumin? Hey, anyone, based from its part, based from its location, from the part of the egg, how can you describe the thin and the thick albumin? Anyone? Hello?
Ko answer.
Okay, Andrew.
I noticed, sir, when I scramble an egg, gani, sir,
Yes, you
na ay
go.
mahabilin nga murag clear siya nga white, sir, nga puti, sir. Dili kay siya ma-make sa kuan, sir.
Okay, and that is the
Take albumin.
thick albumin. Okay, let's try and see. if your answer is correct. Okay, so albumin, no? The albumin is also called as the egg white.
Egg white.
Huh? Okay, it accounts for most of an egg's liquid weight, so about 67%. So this is produced by the oviduct and consists of four alternating layers of thick and thin consistencies. So from the yolk outward, so mo na siya gitawag og ang thick albumin kanang gawas sa egg yolk. And then the upper part ano niya, which is the first part, the thin layer ano niya, is what we call as the inner thin white or the thin albumin. Okay. Another thing is the outer thin white or the thin albumin is like a gel. It's like a gel that forms the center of the albumin. Okay, next we have the chalaza. Okay, so the chalaza, no? Uh, can you look at the mura siyang chain at the bottom and at the top of the yolk? No, this is the ropey strands. No, mura siyang, why is it called ropey strands? Is because it's like a rope that connects the egg yolk to the egg white. Okay, strands of egg white at both sides of the egg, so which anchor the yolk in place in the center of the thick white. So they are sometimes mistaken for egg imperfections or beginning embryos, which of course they are not. Okay? So the twist in the chalaza is meant to keep the germinal disc always on top. Can you see the germinal disc? Are you still with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the germinal disc, no? So the twist in the chalaza is meant to keep the germinal disc always on top, whichever way the egg may turn. So bisan pa og ma-turn ng egg, no, maligid-ligid ng egg, no, just the chalaza is responsible of putting the germinal disc always on the top. Okay. So next is the germinal disc. Okay. So the germinal disc, no, is the entrance of the vertebra. So the channel leading to the center of the yolk. So germinal disc is barely noticeable as a slight depression on the surface of the yolk. So when the egg is fertilized, sperm enter by way of the germinal disc, travel to the center, and a chick embryo starts to form. So here in the germinal disc, no, the chick will start to form. So since stable eggs are not fertilized, this is not as easy to recognize as when the egg is fertilized. So mao ning gamit sa chalaza, no? Hello? Are you still with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Una, si chalaza is responsible of putting the germinal disc always on top because the germinal disc will produce an embryo, no? Diha mo produce og embryo ang germinal disc. Okay? Okay, so we also have the membranes. So we have the thick, or I mean the outer and the inner membrane. Okay, what's the use of this one? Okay, there are two kinds of membranes, no? So these are the shell membrane and the vitelline membranes. Just inside the shell are two shell membranes. So the air cell formed due to the contraction of the egg as it cools is found between the two layers of the shell membrane. So the outer membrane sticks to the shell while the inner membrane sticks to the albumin. So kabantay mo anang when you try to uh, open an egg, that thin part, bantay mo na. Hello? Hello, are you still with me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. That part of the egg which sticks to the shell is what we call as the outer membrane.
Mm.
Okay, kanang gamay kayo nga mura siya og kuan gani nga mo stick sa uh, mo stick
Kanang
sa
puti, sir.
yes,
Mm.
that one Andrew. Yes.
Kanang hard-boiled egg, ninig buak, kanay puti mahabilin.
Oh yes. Kana Andrew. Okay? So that is what we call as the outer membrane. So it sticks to the shell while the inner membrane sticks to the albumin. Okay? Tara. So during the storage, the egg loses water by evaporation, causing the air cell to enlarge. Okay? Okay, another is the vitelline membrane. So the vitelline membrane is the outer part of the egg yolk, no? So membrane is the covering. So it serves as the covering that protects the yolk from breaking. Okay? Mo na nga buak ninyo sa egg, pagbutang ninyo sa inyong plate ba diha, dili gid siya buak or di gid siya ma-break ang egg yolk. Diba? It is still compact. Okay, the vitelline membrane is weakest at the germinal disc and tends to become more fragile as the egg ages. So every cook has experienced that the yolk of egg that are no longer fresh easily breaks. So if you will notice when you cook an egg and then we try to broke it, no? Igday butang ninyo sa inyong plate ba diha or any kuan, ibutang ganin ninyo nga mukatag gid dayon gani ang egg, no? Ma-break gid gani dayon ang egg. So it means that it is not fresh. Okay? Understand?
Yes.
Then as well as its smell. When you try to smell the egg, if lain na gid gani og baho, it means dili na siya fresh. Okay? It's not advisable to cook anymore. Okay, let's continue. Okay, and lastly is the yolk. Okay, so we have the yolk. So the yolk, wait, okay, the yolk or the yellow to yellow orange portion makes up about 33% of the liquid weight of the egg. So the egg yolk is formed in the ovary. So ano siya kanang egg yolk. On the surface of the yolk, there is a small white spot about 2 millimeters in diameter na muna siya gitawag na to germinal disc. You already know what is germinal disc. So, of the composition of the egg, no, what is or what is the most call this one? Uh, what is the most uh, what part of the what part of the composition of the egg brings about 65.7% of the total composition of the egg.
Egg white.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
So the next is the egg yolk, which is about 33% of the liquid weight of the egg. Okay, and the egg yolk also, so the zygote will eventually develop into a chick. So diri mag-develop ang piso. Okay? So here is the composition. Here is the composition of the egg, no? Whole egg. So water content 65.5%,
Ah, basugi
albumin
ko na.
80.
Basugi ko. Ah,
Okay.
basugi ko na.
Okay. Any question? Any question with regards to the parts of the egg?
None, sir.
Okay, nasabtan ra.
Yes, sir.
Okay ra, sir.
Okay. So wala na
Oh,
naglibog kung saan inyong activity.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next part, no? So I'll be showing you another video presentation about the market forms. Okay? About the market forms of. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay, good.
sir.
That's what you have known yesterday, no? There are market forms of egg. So we have three market forms of egg. So first is the fresh eggs or shell eggs. No, it may be purchased individually by dozen or in trays. So next is the frozen, made of high quality fresh eggs. So they come in the form of whole eggs with extra yolks and whites. And then we also have dried eggs. So dried eggs are seldom used. Their whites are used for preparing meringue. How do you how do you read this one?
Merengue.
Ha, meringue.
Merengue,
Meringue.
merengue.
That's not merengue. That's not
Mering.
meringue. It's meringue.
Meringue.
Huh?
Meringue.
Do you know what is
Meringue.
meringue?
Yes, sir.
Huh? What is meringue, Andrew?
Sa kanang i-use sa cake, sir, or katong murag icing gani, sir.
Okay, good. So their whites, no, whites are used for preparing meringue. Okay, dried eggs are used primarily as ingredients in food industry. They are not commonly sold directly to consumers. Okay, okay. We also have the uses of eggs in culinary. So eggs are very useful, no, in culinary or in every ways. Okay, they can be cooked and served in the shell, cook, or hard cooked. So it can be poached or cooked in simmering water, addition of salt and vinegar, hastens coagulation. Okay, it can be fried or sunny side up, diba? Keep low to moderate temperature. Have you tried cooking this one?
Yes, I know.
Okay. Okay, this can be scrambled, no? Pwede po scrambled egg. So addition of sugar delays coagulation. Okay, eggs as emulsifier. You know what is emulsifier? Hello? Do you know what is emulsifier? You don't know what is emulsifier? Huh? Hello?
Wala ay.
It
Huh?
is a
Ano,
compound
sir?
agent, sir.
Emulsifier,
It's an
sir.
agent or compound that acts as a
Compound as
stabilizer for
a
emulsion,
stabilizer for
preventing
emulsions,
liquid.
contain liquids
Okay.
that ordinarily don't mix.
Emulsifier, no? Emulsifier is one ingredient in making ice cream. Hmm. So this serves as okay, let's read lang, okay? Lecithin and lysolecithin are responsible for the remarkable ability of the egg yolk to act as emulsifying agent. So both are phosphoproteins containing polar and nonpolar ends such that the polar end holds water while the nonpolar end holds the fat, thus prevent oil droplets in suspension from coalescing. So ang kanang emulsifier, so it serves as a thickening agent, no? And emulsifier also is one of the ingredient in making ice cream. Okay, it also acts as binding, a thickening agent, and gelling agents. Okay, why do you think egg is very useful as binding or thickening agent and gel agents? Why? Why do you think? Ha? Nganong gamiton man na ang egg as thickening agent, as binding?
Answer.
Ano naman? Observe its characteristic. Di ba na siya characteristic as murag sticky, di ba?
Oh,
Okay,
sir.
give me one product. Okay, give me one product which uses egg as a binding or thickening agent.
Cake.
Give me one. Okay, cake.
Icing. Most icing.
Curds, sir, curds.
What?
Glue. Glue. Glue.
How
Siguro.
Curds.
about
Glue.
when you try to cook a New Yorker bread?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Have you tried cooking New Yorker bread?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
'Di ba?
Cebuano.
Before you uh before you put breadcrumbs, 'di ba? Ihumol pa man nimo siya sa egg.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Wala
sir.
ka bantay mo. So
Yes.
so that is one use of the egg. So they are used as thickening agent for so that the breadcrumbs no will stick to the portion or the part of the bread aron fry nila or fry niya is dili siya tangtang. Okay? So let's continue lang ha sa is it already time? No?
It's
Are you
2:52.
are you still good?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Let's continue lang. Hapit naman sa okay. Eggs uses as a foam, 'di ba? When you make a meringue, when you try to make an icing, or siya foam, 'di ba?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sa egg white,
When you
sir.
try oh yes.
Ha? Okay ra?
Okay, so done na siya. Okay, so those videos are all posted on your LMS. So you just try to access it again in your LMS if you have confusions, if you forgot something, so you can access it using your LMS because I posted it. And I also posted the video conference yesterday. So the recording of the video conference yesterday. So I have posted it also on the LMS and as well as your assignment. Have you already accessed your assignment?
The two
Yes,
paragraph.
sir.
Yes, sir.
The essay, sir. The egg.
That okay. So kato siya. So the TLE 10 activity. I've
Yes.
seen three students who already submitted the activity.
Sir, when gani
So
deadline ato, sir?
ah
Saturday?
oh yes, Saturday. Saturday tanan ang deadline. Ato. Okay, don't you worry. And then if maglisod or namoy problems, technical problems with regards to the passing of your run, I will send the link. I will send the link of the kanang G drive where you will going to pass uh your activity. Okay, adto sa G drive send. Adto i-upload ito ha. I will make a kuan. Okay, I'll just pass the link. I'll just post the link on the LMS and then you try to click on it and then there you will have or I mean, there you will post or upload your files or your activity. Okay? Okay, is there any questions? Any questions?
None.
None, sir.
No, no, sir.
Uh, how about Reynold? Are you still there, Reynold? Reynold?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ah, Franz, how about Franz?
Sir,
Sige, dua-duaan lang ko ninyo diya ha.
wala
Ah,
sir ay.
binuang lagi mo ron diya.
Wala sir, nag-make,
Hmm.
nanghimong assignment sir.
Okay, paningkamot gid. Tristan, how about Lance? Lance, are you still there, Lance?
Sir? Yes sir.
Ah, okay, if there are no questions, then that's all for this afternoon. If you have
My
questions, just
turn.
kindly PM me. Okay?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay,
Okay, goodbye and thank you.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
thank you,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Bye,
Bye-bye,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Sir.
Bye, sir.
Just check your LMS.